Newtro, have you heard? They've announced the sequel to Breath of the Wild. I can't believe it. Yeah, I don't play much of my Switch anymore. Apart from Breath of the Wild, that was my favourite game, but there's not been any other games. It's still an amazing console. Okay, whatever you say. Goodbye.
One eternity later.
Mate, Tears of the Kingdom hasn't been out a day, and I cannot put this down. Nah, it isn't for me. Okay, Scrooge, enjoy. Oh, I will. I need to go for a walk. I've been playing way too much. Yeah, I'll be back soon, but it is so good. Damn it, I forgot my... Now I know this channel is predominantly a PlayStation channel, and I have mentioned in the past that I don't really play my Switch anymore. Since Breath of the Wild was released, there hasn't been that amazing single player adventure game that you guys know that I love to play. With the PS5, we get the mixture of amazing adventure story driven games with that epic amazing graphics. So good. Since Tears of the Kingdom came out, I have been super glued to my Switch, and I have racked up over 40 hours, and I'm not even sure how I've managed to do that, and I haven't even scratched the surface of this game. I truly believe Tears of the Kingdom has changed open world games forever, and I really think AAA companies need to take note. Mate, you know what, it just annoys me when they don't flip in, just delay the damn game. If you haven't bought the game, don't buy it. What Nintendo have done on a device that is over 7 years old, it is incredible. And stick around to the end of the video where I'll let you know what's happening with the channel and what changes you may see in the future. Now, since I was a child, the open world genre was something that amazed me. My earliest memories of an open world game would be Grand Theft Auto 3, and even though my mum wouldn't let me play games that were under my age, I still would play them anyway. Just driving through this incredible city doing what you want just made everything so fun. The best thing about it was just knowing you could just run over hookers. That was fun. As I got a tad older, my more recent memories of open world games was the one and only Assassin's Creed on the PS3, and at the time I remember, wow, this is the future of open world games. Walking through the city whilst blending in the crowd, trying to sneak into an area or trying to pickpocket someone for information. This was so satisfying. And on the PS3, or even planning an assassination and knowing this could go wrong, but if it did, you just adapt. That was mind-blowing. Grand Theft Auto 4 comes to mind, playing as Nico Bellic, and again, looking back on this game, being able to just go on dates with whoever you want, or going to play a game of bowling with your brother Roman, there is no doubt that Rockstar are probably the king of open world games for a very long time, and they're killing it even today. Red Dead Redemption 2 is a game that is such a joke in so many ways. The fact that the NPCs have their own daily routine, they're actually doing stuff, and it just blows me away what they have done with Red Dead and with Grand Theft Auto. It still annoys me that they haven't even bothered to do a 60 FPS update. Put down GTA 5 for 2 seconds and do something with Red Dead. That's all I ask. An update. Imagine what they're going to be like in the future.
Very proud to announce on the PS6 we are relaunching GTA 5, the definitive remake, super remastered Platinum Edition. You wanted this!
Coming to the modern day world of gaming where we get more remakes nowadays than new IPs, we have some games that generally do not reinvent the open world genre. And even though they don't, these are still one of my favourite games. We have games like The Witcher 3, which I could play endlessly for hours. Ghost of Tsushima, a game I've completed probably 3 times. Days Gone, a game that took me years to play, but when I did, I absolutely loved it. Even though the mainstream media didn't like this game. I wonder why.
I initially rolled my eyes at yet another gruff white male protagonist.
Spider-Man, Hogwarts Legacy, Elden Ring, which are still haven't completed, and of course Zelda Breath of the Wild, which before Tears of the Kingdom was my favorite game on the Nintendo Switch. There are so many open world games that are so popular, but they're also at the same time, even though they're visually stunning, games like Horizon, I always felt like there was something missing still. It doesn't really reinvent the wheel or do anything really different. Nintendo doesn't do things from the book, and that's what I love about Nintendo sometimes. Damn, they're creaking on this bloody ceiling. Shigeru Miyamoto, one of the most amazing game creators in history, creating iconic gaming characters such as Zelda and Mario. He has been so influential on Nintendo's success over the years. And even he said, when asked about why he wasn't focused on online gaming, he said, "It's a trend and I try to avoid all trends." And that is what I loved about Zelda Breath of the Wild. It reinvented the wheel for me anyway. That look at Link's abilities. They were just so freaking different, from being able to raise ice pillars from your Sheikah slate, or bringing out remote bombs, or my favorite stasis, if that's how you say it, which was my favorite. Coming off the back of Breath of the Wild, we knew there would be a sequel, but the one thing that was in my mind is that how are they going to top this game? And what is crazy for me anyway, what did I want from the sequel? I wanted something that was kind of like the same, but also different, that makes it a bit different from Breath of the Wild. And I thought, that is going to be hard to make. How? Keep it the same, make it better, but keep it the same, but reinvent it. And as soon as we saw Tears of the Kingdom, I was thinking, how the hell have they reinvented the wheel again on a device that is over 7 years old? AAA companies, take note. I won't say any names. You know, it just annoys me when they don't flip in, just delay the damn game. I'm over 40 hours in Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, and I seriously have not even scratched the surface of this game. When I first opened up the game and you are below Hyrule with Zelda, and you see how powerful Link has become, I absolutely love this opening of this scene. And FYI, there wasn't much voice acting in Breath of the Wild, and I feel like even in this opening scene, there is so much of it.
Falling ill after coming into contact with the gloom drifting through these caverns.
After you lose all your hearts and stamina, I was mesmerized by the Sky Island you start on. Now, if you've seen the gameplay trailer where they show off Link's abilities, it can seem very overwhelming. At first seeing these in the gameplay trailer, it looked very overwhelming. But the way they introduce you to these abilities is incredible. You start off in the sky on one of these islands, and you're literally just like, all right, here's some of your abilities. You're gonna get them one by one, and you're just gonna try them out and you're gonna learn. The way they introduced it was incredible. Like, you just kind of spoon-fed us very small amounts, and then you were like, go mental, figure this stuff out for yourself. And I was like,
I can't do this.
I must have spent at least 3 hours just fusing materials together to get across the other parts of the island, fusing weapons, using Ascend to reach the peak of a Hypon, or Recall to reverse an item's movement. I was really stupid at the start of this game. It really made me think. This was one of the most addictive openings to a game that I can remember. I loved Hogwarts, that was an amazing open world game, but this was... yeah. Some of these shrines had me scratching my head because I just couldn't get my head around what to do. And yes, I may have gone on YouTube. The game just says, do whatever you think. Figure it out for yourself. Some people like that, some people don't. Some people have YouTube. There were times where I thought, I don't even know how to do this, but let me try stick this to this and then do this. And I was like, how the hell did that work? I was like, oh my God. The fact that there are so many ways to complete a shrine or to complete something, that's what makes this game incredible. The sheer creativeness of putting objects together, or even helping out that guy who holds up the damn signs. I can't remember a game that gives you this much creative freedom to do whatever you want. Just look at some of the creativeness from other people, what they've done. Yeah, I'm going to show a clip. This exceeded all expectations, more than I thought they would for a sequel. Yes, there are some performance issues, which I don't think is a problem. It doesn't bother me, and the reason why it doesn't, because especially when you use Ultra Hand, some small amounts of performance frames drops a little bit. First of all, the Nintendo is known to not be the most powerful console. It's over 7 years old, so you play your Nintendo for how fun the games are, how creative they are. You don't play them for top amazing performance, even though I still think it's amazing how how they managed to get this game on a small chip like that. But something like Xbox and PlayStation, there's no excuse for performance issues on these consoles. This is me personally, because we bought these current gen consoles to be 60 FPS, to be the most powerful consoles on the market, and then you get something like Redfall. I'm working on a video for Star Wars Jedi Survivor, and at the moment there are a hell of a lot of performance issues, and that would be one of my favorite games of 2023, but there's just no excuse for these performance issues on these consoles. It's EA though. What do you expect? It's EA. Money. Money. There's a fly in my kitchen, and Els made cookies. The map is huge. There are a ridiculous number of shrines that have so much creativity and variety, and there are so many side quests and so many little things to do, and obviously I love the cooking in this game. What the hell is...
Ah.
Alright, trying to get used to Discord. I truly think other games are going to take note of how amazing Tears of the Kingdom have done and actually start taking some risks. Maybe some new IPs nowadays, because there's always these remakes going on. Play it safe. Ubisoft is a prime example. Far Cry, Assassin's Creed have become copy and paste over the years, and it's just left me feeling exhausted playing these games, including Horizon Forbidden West. What made these games amazing in the past, corporate companies become very comfortable keeping with it as long as possible to suck the living wallets out of us. Good thing I've got some. So I had more in there. Can you believe it? The game was actually ready a year ago, but they spent a whole year fixing any issues and bugs. I truly think going into the future of gaming, game developers need to be more creative and take more risks with new IPs and new ideas, especially on the PS5, and yet we're just getting a shitload of remakes. Like, come on, give us that big title, that big title. Not sure about you guys, but I'm excited for Assassin's Creed Mirage, but at the same time, it's Ubisoft, and I truly believe this game is going to come out broken. I do think so. Yes. What do you think about Tears of the Kingdom? Have you played it? Is it not for you? I want to hear your thoughts, so drop your thoughts in the comments below and let me know. Well, let's take a look at the comment of the day from my previous video. 32 games announced from that PS Plus showcase. Shout out to SS Bill. Phantom Blade Zero looks sick, man. Can't lie, that little Spider-Man suit had me rolling. Great content, bro. Thanks for the comment, man. And that's one of the games that really got me excited, was Phantom Blade Zero. It just looks incredible. It's a new IP. Not sure when it's going to come out, but it does catch my eye, probably more so than most of the other games. Obviously, we've got Spider-Man 2 coming, and I'm super excited for that game. Even though online, supposedly people were complaining about the water. I've probably said before, I think as amazing gaming gets, you're going to get some people who become more and more spoiled. And I really think, like, playing on the PS1 back in the day, you were amazed by playing with these graphics. So I just feel like people just get used to it, and they're like, no, this is not good enough. Give me more. And also, in regards to the channel, I just want to say a massive thank you to all you guys. We're at 22,000 subscribers. By the time you know, we may even hit 30,000 subs very soon. Not sure when. There'll be another giveaway. Probably get scammed for that. Thank you all you guys, the members who have supported the channel. You are helping making this my full-time job, and we're getting there. And in regards to this channel, very soon actually, I want to be putting on a second live stream per week, and the ultimate goal is to get a second video out per week. That is my goal. If I can hit those two benchmarks, potentially that will be great. But you know, editing these videos takes a long time, and I'm the one doing it. But that is my ultimate goal, as well as we've got merchandise coming very soon. I know a lot of you have actually asked about it. I've mentioned it on Buy Me a Coffee, but that's gonna be coming very soon. I just want to make sure it's perfect. Anyways, now that I've done this video, this is probably the first video I've done, and Els is upstairs doing it. So, you know, I've been managing to keep to myself, which is good. Maybe time to play some PlayStation or some Switch. Actually, where is my Switch? What's the?
I want to be Princess Zelda!
Get your own Switch! For me, since Breath of the Wild, there hasn't been... For me, since And it's just generally the most... And generally it's the most... fuck's sake. It's just generally the most enjoyable way of. And it's just generally the one. And stick around. So let's run through how. So let's run through everything about Tears of the Kingdom. Let's run through how Tears of the Kingdom has. If you can hear that creaking, it's Els walking upstairs. It's so loud. Come into the modern day world of gaming where we get more rebate. Which before Tears of the Kingdom.
Good. You're getting very good at this. And then I get up, so just be like, and then just get up out of shot, just there. So smile first and. Oh, you're so cute with the ease. Alright, Zelda.
I feel like that doesn't make sense. From being able to raise ice pillars from your. Now coming off the now. I feel like the Switch, that doesn't mean any, that's, I don't know what I'm saying. As I've said in another video, a stupid fly, man. To suck the living Wallace. One of the biggest wins for Tears of the Kingdom is that it came out polished and not, oh wait.